Hey guys, so update 2.2 just dropped and it's got a lot of really promising stuff about it. So in this video, we're going to go through all of that. Firstly, I just want to say it is early again. Sorry if the voice isn't quite right, but we'll get through it. There is just I woke up and same again, I got the update on Discord that the new patch was coming and it just looks so promising that I just wanted to make a quick video about it and just quickly discuss it. Creature balancing first up. Now, this is where one of my favorite things in the game is right now. We made a few changes, rebalanced some creatures, blah, blah, blah. Succubus skill 1, crit damage multiplier down to 5, from 10 to 5. Skill 1 was doing crazy damage on Succubus. That's fine. I get that. That makes sense. Second spell. Damage multiplier went from 0.8 to 0.6 of speed and 4 down to 3, which is good. I like that. Okay, Fire Succubus was doing crazy amounts of damage, so this brings her into check without making her terrible. So I like the idea of small nerfs as opposed to big nerfs and then you got to rebuff or make something useless. So I think the Fire Succubus will still be strong, but just not overpowered, for lack of a better word. Air Dragon second spell plus 1 turn of cooldown. I don't mind that personally. I know people with him might not like that, but it is a pretty strong spell. Like, it tops him off every time, and it can be fairly annoying in arena as well. But yeah, that's one. Yeah, like if it didn't happen, it wouldn't have bothered me at all. Panda Water second spell gets a bit more damage. The Mystic's first spell is turn bar reduction 20% instead of 35%, just all small tuning. You probably won't notice that too much. And this is the big one. This is the one that got me really excited. So, as you guys probably know, if you haven't seen my Fire Monk video, I'll leave it in the description. He's a beast. So the thing I love about him is he can outspeed any monster in the game without having the fastest set of glyphs. So the problem with him was that his second spell, only at max skill, had an 85% chance of landing, of activating. So obviously you'll still have the resistance chance. But with this change, it means he'll have a 100% activation rate on his stun. So obviously if you fight enemies that have been playing a lot longer than you, just have way better glyphs, they might have 2 monsters faster than you or an immunity monster faster than you, but on a general level playing field type thing, this means that you should be able to count those real annoying speed defenses with like the Fire Vampire or the Air Dragon a lot more reliably. I mean, I used him all the time just as he was with an 85% activation rate, but with 100, that is just awesome. So we'll scroll down a bit here. Resistance formula rework. Now this one's a bit interesting to me. So the formula was in favor of accuracy, now it's in the favor more balanced to resistance. And from this example, I don't know what it's gonna mean. So before 50 accuracy, you kind of need to see the formula. Before 50 accuracy versus 50 resistance would give a 10% chance to resist. Now 50 accuracy versus 50 resistance gives a 50% chance to resist. Now, I don't know how I feel about this in general. I'm not sure how it'll play out. Like, this is one of those things you just got to play with and see how it goes. Like I can't tell because I don't know the formula. Now, if this means if accuracy and resistance are at the same level, so say if this means that if you had 100 accuracy versus 100 resistance, there was a 50% chance for each, like a 50% chance to resist or land. That seems fair. I'm hoping that's how the formula would work out. If it's 100% chance, if you had 100% accuracy versus 100% resistance, and it gave it a 100% chance to resist, then I don't like that. But I'm pretty sure it should be the way that if your accuracy and resistance are the same, it's a 50-50 chance, and then scales up and scales down from that. That's how I'm thinking it'll work, but I just had that quick thought in my head that it might work the other way, which I really hope it doesn't, because that would make resistance too strong. But in any case, this makes resistance crazy strong. Especially since you can stack above 100 resistance. So, like, it might make, especially with Dark Glyphs, if you get a Dark Glyph with resistance on. I don't know what it rolls up to, but I'm just thinking that you could get 150 plus resistance. So someone might be sitting there with their 100 accuracy versus your 150 resistance, and then they just can't land anything on you. I'm not sure, but we'll just have to see how that one plays. But interesting change. We'll see how it goes. And the other thing is they've adjusted the resistance of dungeon monsters in dungeons. TOT bosses now have less resistance. That's a good change. I didn't like the skill cap of TOT and stuff like that being gated behind resistance and how much accuracy you could stack. So that's a good change. PvP win streak balance. You might think this is funny at the start reading it until you read something down below. So short win streaks were more interesting. So like me, I'd get to 25, reset, and go back through. But now they're reducing the amount of energy given in early streak bonuses and increasing the amount of reputation points given with late streak bonuses. Now you might think, but I've got nothing to spend those on anyway, except for maybe some green stones and stuff. Just wait, it's coming up. Glyph time 10 upgrade. Basically goes 10 times, and then you click it again. That's awesome. Quality of life, I like it. Merge account, this is awesome. Great for everyone playing on 2 devices, so this is a great change, so I'm really happy about this one. Not much to talk about it there. It looks fairly simple. You get a code, you enter the code, and it should be done, I'm pretty sure. Haven't done it obviously, but we'll see how it goes. Evolution spell reroll. Now here's the one where those reputation points are going to come into play. So rerolling your spell costs 100 crimson stones. We don't know what they're going to cost, anything like that, so we'll have to wait and see. You have a 50% chance to obtain one or the other. So it's not like you're changing the spell, it's you're re-rolling for it. So like me, when I started out, if you guys were around on Discord early, you probably heard my whinging. I evolved 9 water birds to try and get the heal. So you might be doing that with these, but at least eventually you will get it. So that's that one. And if you obtain the same spell, same one, you'll get 10% of your investment back. So you'll get 10 Crimson Stones back. And then you can purchase the Crimson Stones from the arena shop or obtain them from events. So now all those arena points that I've got stacked in the shop, I've got something to buy with them as soon as this drops. So that's awesome. Now factions. If you didn't watch Childish's video, he did talk about this sort of thing. And I'm the same as him. This gets me really excited for what sort of different like game modes, like battle, like I'm the same as Childish. PvP is everything, and if they can put this into some sort of PvP modes, I just want more competitiveness. So this really excites me. Who knows what they'll do? Obviously, I'm tipping they'll put it towards events and stuff like that, where you have like events gated behind that sort of stuff. But if it comes into PvP and it makes it a real interesting sort of different combat, that would just make the game for me. That would be sick. But you can see here that you're not only from one faction, you get multiple factions. So the Fire Diva here has the 4 different what are they called? Factions. I'm gonna have to get used to that, factions. So that's promising. I'm really excited about that. So obviously I'm tipping events will be the first bit. I love this little construct logo. That looks cool. And the Beastman. Good logos. So obviously events will probably be the first place where they'd implement that, I'd assume, but I'm hoping it creeps into the permanent game in some PvP modes and stuff like that. Creature shop. This is the other one I'm so excited about. It makes me really angry that I don't farm the TOT stones. I'm real lazy, and I'm absolutely devastated that I don't farm the TOT stones. If you everyone out there should be saving their stones. Simple. Just because you've got the Earth Shaman right here, the Earth Shaman. Game changer for arena. I know that they're doing the whole they buff the monk. They want to try and kill the speed meta. But for me, when I play arena, because it's just the same sort of, you know what I mean. It's not a real time arena where you're strategizing. It's just you want to just spend that energy and get it done. and Earth Shaman makes it so easy. The Purge with a defense break in one skill. I've said it in my like arena videos and all that. He's my most wanted monster in the game, and now I can actually work towards him. So this is what I'm talking about. This is awesome. Like, this is great. So hopefully they leave it out. Like last time, it was out for ages. Hopefully they leave it out long enough that everyone can get one, because it'll make your life so much easier farming arena. So now you'll be able to take that Fire Monk, throw in an attack bar booster with an attack buff, be it the Earth Zealot if you're lucky like me, the Fire Nymph, which is awesome with the 60% turn bar increase, the Earth Fox, even the Fire Bird. So you have your Fire Monk to stop anyone outspeeding you. Then you've got your booster with the attack buff. You can also just do a normal booster, but it doesn't work as well. And then you follow that up with the Earth Shaman. Now you've purged all the enemies and weaken their defense, and then you can put your nuker in. And obviously against real tanky teams it won't work as well, but the other thing is, if you do outspeed, you don't need the monk, you can bring 2 nukers. So I'm talking too much about the Earth Shaman, but he's amazing, and now we can work towards him. So I haven't even started TOT this month, so I'm just gonna farm real hard and get through normal and Nightmare just to get those extra stones. Like I'm horrible. Like I don't have enough yet, and I've been playing for almost a year because I just don't farm the stones. Don't do what I do. Stupid. Inbox baits, this is a good quality of life. 100 items before it was full. I think before it was like 60, so that's good. Export user data. This is another big one. I think that this means the guys, the boys that did MMEG farm for us might be able to do a glyph optimizer. So I think that might be what it's going to be for. I'm not 100% sure, but we'll have to wait and see. And then we've got bug fixes for the final one. Now we had feedback, users, update, raids. Okay, so there was a problem with the raids refreshing and the raid quest refreshing where you wouldn't actually see the proper progress. So now that's going to refresh, it should be refreshing instantly instead of having to relog into the game, which is good. Fix the issues with the Dragon Eel skill cooldowns. Like I had that a lot where the cooldowns weren't where they were supposed to be in the next run on the raid boss, so that's fixed. I don't know what this next one's about. Position wrong. I didn't even see that one, so we'll skip that one. I didn't even see this one either. Fixed an issue which caused crashes when playing newly unlocked difficulty in PvE dungeons. I didn't experience that either, but good. Bug fixes are all good. And fix some text and UI bugs. So that's it for the update. Once again, sorry, this video won't be edited just because it's early in the morning. I gotta get to work, but I just saw this on my phone and I had to quickly make a video about it because there's some really exciting stuff in there. So it's good for the direction, and yeah, that's about it, guys. Thanks for watching the video, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Cheers.